You're watching the Battered Herons Network.
Chris, the Herons are back. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 570 of the Battered Herons podcast. I am your host, Daniel Guarana, and alongside me is usually Mr. KBD, but he is out traveling the world, so it's going to be a short one today. We actually decided that we weren't going to do anything because KBD is busy, but we did have a random report that came out from Greece. A journalist in Greece, Ilias Kalonas, I'm butchering that name probably, came out and reported that the Chicago Fire offered 2.5 mil to Inter Miami for the rights to Noah Allen. Now, there's a couple things to get into, but this was too spicy not to come on and talk, even if it's just for a few minutes to talk about, because Noah Allen is a wanted commodity, apparently. We've been talking about him possibly going to Greece. Now, the report also says that he'd rather go play in Europe than stay in MLS if he's not going to play for Inter Miami. Now, I don't see this going through. And if I'm into Miami, I don't allow this to go through. Noah Allen is somebody that gets heavily criticized by a lot of fans for, I think, unrightly so, because I think he's played better than most people give him credit for. And we need him. So there's a couple ways that I want to look at this. First, let's go just with the fact that our defense is suffering and our left back, Region, is basically made of paper mache. He is made of glass and he is constantly injured. The only reason that we feel comfortable with this team at left back is because we have a Noah Allen backing him up. I think at this point, Noah Allen should just start over him, to be honest with you. One, because we don't know how long he's going to be out on the pitch because he's going to get injured. And two, because I think Noah Allen has showed that he can hold his own. He has showed more propensity to push up and play down that left flank with overlapping runs. Segovia's up there. I think he's starting to get more comfortable in that role. So I think Noah Allen is a commodity that we need to take care of just because we don't really have much depth there. And then the person that we counted on can't be counted on playing consistently. So I think Noah Allen needs to be here. The other part that I thought that was interesting about this is that it was the Chicago Fire coming and knocking at Miami's door for this. Now again, I'm taking into account that I assume that this is all credible. It was a Chicago Fire uh a Chicago Fire account that I guess found the journalist that Tom Bogert apparently follows also. So I'm assuming there's some credibility to what this guy writes. If this is all true and it's the Chicago Fire that are looking to possibly acquire Noah Allen, the reason I find that this is interesting is because for those of you that don't know, Chris and I, we cover the MLS. We do Battered Soccer Fans. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to that channel also. We talk about the whole league. But since I've been covering and watching the entire league, I've learned. I'm not going to say I'm an expert on every team, but for the most part, I know the top teams pretty well, and I know the top players pretty well. And the Chicago Fire have one of the best left backs in the league, Andrew Gutman. So if they have one of the top left backs in the league, why would they be asking about Noah Allen? And then I realized they might be looking at him because they want some help at center back. Noah Allen was our starting center back for the majority of last season, the season in which we won our first MLS Cup. He was the starter for our MLS Cup playoff run and championship game. Noah Allen has shown that he can be a good center back. So why don't we use him as that? If Mikael is out, why are we playing Falcon? At this point, if we have Noah Allen, we know that he has proven that he could play that position. Why don't we let him? If you are set on starting Region over Noah Allen, then put Noah Allen at left. Like we've seen enough bad out of the center backs that if Mikael isn't healthy enough and for whatever reason you don't trust Caicedo, play Noah Allen there. If you have Noah Allen playing as your left center back, I would feel comfortable with that. Much better than I do with Falcon. Falcon is caught out of position so often that at this point, I want anybody there but Falcon. Put Noah Allen there. And if you feel that Region can't run a 90 minutes out there, that's fine. Do what you do with Ian Frey. Ian Frey could start at right center back, and then if they take Mood off, then they shift him over to right back. Why can't you do that with Noah Allen? Start him at left center back. If all of a sudden Region gets hurt or he's gassed or whatever it may be, well, then you put in another center back, and then you move Noah Allen over to left back. If Chicago is willing to pay 2.5 million, and again, I'm going based off of the fact that We don't know how accurate this is, but it seems like there's some credible sources behind it. If it's true that the Chicago Fire are going after Noah Allen, and they already have one of the best left backs in the league, it's probably because they're looking to play him as center back. Why isn't Miami looking to do that? We obviously have a need there. We've seen Noah Allen. I mean, when he first got put there for, I think it was Tata Martino that put him out there like 2 years ago. We questioned it. We're like, oh, he's a left back. He's kind of undersized. But he proved us all wrong. I didn't know how that would work out. If I would have bet money on it, I would have probably bet that it wasn't going to work out. But he proved us all wrong. He played very well in that position. And he showed that he could hold his own. He is probably an above average MLS center back. So what's the thinking here? Why aren't we using him at center back while Region's available? Now, Region isn't available. Obviously, he's a left back. Case in point, if somebody comes from Europe and offers us any amount of money for Noah Allen, I mean, unless it's a ridiculous amount, which I doubt, or anybody in MLS comes knocking, we cannot sell Noah Allen. Noah Allen is a true Swiss Army knife. We used to make fun of Lujan and say that he was a Swiss Army knife because they used to play him everywhere, but we didn't like him. Noah Allen really is, because we could put him at left back and we could put him at center back, which we're not doing. Our back line is so thin in talent. Mikhail went down, and I felt like it was like a house of cards. Everything went down. We have Region, which is always injured. We have Mura, which is just terrible, to be honest with you. I don't know how else to put it. But if we can have Ian Frey consistently playing right back, Noah Allen left back or left center back when needed, Mikhail comes back healthy, we could give Caicedo a chance. If we have Caicedo, Mikhail, and Noah Allen rotating those two spots, I feel good. Ian Frey rotating in there. Lujan has played better. But let's keep Falcon off the pitch. Falcon has proven that he's going to give us more bad than good. He's going to put us in more vulnerable situations with his poor reading of the game. He doesn't read the game well. He's constantly out of position. I mentioned it the other day where I said that he like chases ghost balls. Like, I don't know if he sees like a phantom ball running out and he's like chasing it or something. It's really weird what he does, because if you watch the highlights, he just randomly makes runs to the middle of the pitch out of nowhere. It's like I think he thinks he's reading the game well, but he's not. And all of a sudden, he leaves his man unmarked and just by himself on a counter, and everybody's now retreating. Falcon needs to stop seeing the pitch. Noah Allen has talent at that position. And obviously, other teams are seeing that. Because, again, if the Chicago Fire are really coming and knocking and asking into Miami about Noah Allen, I mean, let me double check, okay? Maybe I'm misspeaking, and maybe Andrew Gutman got injured and I didn't realize it. So I'm just gonna check that real quick before I say anything. No, it looks like he is currently healthy. Again, he's one of the top left backs in the league. So I promise you, they're not because Noah Allen can't compete, but I'm not signing another left back and for 2.5 million and paying a fee for 2.5 million if I already have one of the best left backs in the league. That tells me they're looking for him as a center back. Guess what? Into Miami right now, they need a center back because Falcon isn't working out. Lujan started off the year pretty great, I would say. Taking a little dip since he got injured. Not horrible. Not last year, Lujan, but still not as good as the beginning of the year. Mikhail's injured. I don't know how long he's going to be out. Caicedo, for whatever reason, he's not being trusted, even though I wish that they would just thrust him in there. And then Ian Frey's being played at center back, which I know some people like him at center back. And I'm not saying I don't, but I prefer him at right back. And I prefer him at right back even more when I know that when he is not playing right back, that means that Facundo Mura is getting minutes. Let's keep Ian Frey out on the right. Let's keep Region or Noah Allen on the left. But let's keep Noah Allen on this squad because Noah Allen is one of those pieces that go unnoticed, underappreciated, but are crucial to a championship team because he is that depth piece that you could plug in different places and he will give you positive minutes. He'll give you more good than bad, unlike a Falcon, which just gives you bad. Or he'll just get on the other team's skin, right? Like Chris loves. And that's what he'll give you. He'll get a couple players upset. So that was basically it. I wanted to come on here talk about Noah Allen, the importance of Noah Allen on this team, the fact that it looks like some other teams are looking at him in ways that we should be looking at him because we also need some depth at those places. And honestly, we have a week left. I'm recording this on a Wednesday night. I'll probably drop this Thursday morning, but I'm recording this on Wednesday night. We are 1 week away from the close of the transfer window. I haven't heard too many rumors about moves of players coming in. I definitely don't want to see anybody leaving if we're not bringing anybody in, unless it's Falcon or Mura. But I don't think that's happening either. So let's keep what we have and let's use them correctly. Because if this is the team that we have, I think that we have enough talent to win. But they got to start figuring out how to play those pieces. Because you can have all the shiny objects you want, but if you don't know how to use them, you're not going to get anything out of them. If you're listening on audio, appreciate you listening to the end. Please leave us 5 stars in a comment. If you watch on YouTube, like and subscribe. And I will be back. Well, technically tomorrow night, but if you're watching this Thursday morning, which that's when I'm dropping it, so you would be tonight. We're gonna do the preview of Montreal, so make sure you check us out for that. So until the next one, have a good one.